They came from deserts, mountains, and even across seas. Their presence in the temple tells us that Israel was tied into a massive international network of trade long before we imagine globalization existed. Now picture the journeys of the traders. Caravans of camels loaded down with sacks of incense lumbering across the Arabian desert, guided by stars and the promise of water at the next oasis. Or daring mariners sailing from the Horn of Africa and India, hugging coastlines and braving monsoon winds to bring saffron, cardamom, and cinnamon to distant markets. 1 Kings 10:11 even notes that Solomon's fleet of ships brought back almug wood, spices, and gold from Ophir, a land many scholars believe was in Arabia or East Africa. These weren't just spice runs, they were perilous adventures where fortunes could be made or lost. Can you imagine the scene when those caravans finally arrived? Bustling markets filled with traders speaking dozens of languages, their stalls overflowing with goods that carried the scents of faraway lands. Merchants haggling over small lumps of myrrh, priests carefully selecting incense for temple rituals, and kings calculating how to tax the flow of these treasures. To hold a pouch of saffron threads was to hold power. To burn incense in a temple was to release the very fragrance of wealth into the heavens. But what about the specific spices named in Scripture? Frankincense and myrrh, famously given to the infant Jesus by the Magi in Matthew 2:11, came from trees in southern Arabia and the Horn of Africa.